Hi guys, it's me. Danielle Silver is here with me today. Hi Danielle.
Hi.
She's a psychic medium here in Glastonbury and she's agreed to do a reading for me today and also is allowing me to film it. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it and over to you, Danielle.
Okay, thanks, Gregory. First of all, I'd like to do a 3-minute meditation just to get me focused and get you focused. So
Right.
I'd like to just sit in your chair and just listen to my voice for a minute.
Okay.
Okay? Right, Gregory, I'd like you to listen to all the noises around you. Okay? I'd like you to listen to any outside influences. And take a deep breath in. And just let it go. I'd like you to listen to your own breath. All the outside influences, the things outside. You can even hear the cars outside. Embrace all the noise. Deep breath in. And just let it go. Listen to all the noise. Might be getting a bit louder now. All the outside influences, take a deep breath in and just let it go. I'd like to ask all the angels and guides and helpers to come close here today to give Gregory a clear, focused reading. Thank you. Open your eyes, please, Gregory. Okay? Right, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to shuffle these cards and put them into a pile of 3 with your left hand, please.
Okay.
Thank you. As I said before, these are heart chakra cards. These are lovely. These are lovely. Would you like them top or bottom?
Top, please.
What about this one?
Top.
Lovely. And what about this one?
Bottom.
Lovely. Thank you. So what I do is I just go around and give you a general reading, Gregory. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we see what happens from there.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just going to check if I can actually see the cards.
Okay, I'll put as I do it, I'll bring a card up and show everybody, shall I?
Okay, yep, perfect.
Okay, this is 3 months just gone, okay? This card here is.
Okay.
Okay, and I've got a lovely card here, and we've got the solar plexus. This is to do with the your personal empowerment coming in here, and it's upright, which is good. Okay. I do know you quite well, but this is actually good. It's telling you to empower yourself and to keep in your power and not to give it away to anybody.
Okay.
So it's sort of like so it's upright, so it's good. So even though times might have been a bit up and down, you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So it might not feel like it, but it actually is a good card. So that's really good. And also this is another card is like, because it's the colour yellow coming in, as I said, personal power, it's telling you to eat certain things, like could be bananas, grapefruits, anything yellow, and to look at the colour yellow is really important because it has been that time of year as well, so a lot of people do suffer with vitamin D deficiency and things like that. So it's like getting that sort of yellow colour, so you can buy yourself some bright yellow material just to look at it a couple of minutes a day, and that would be really, really good for you. But as I said, this card's been and gone, but it's actually good that it's upright, so you weren't, you were sort of going through the motions of things, but you're getting through in the end, and you're stronger than you think you are, basically.
Okay,
that's
great.
Good. This is you today, Gregory.
Okay. Just hold the card up to the camera so they can see it as well. The camera's right there, so just point it there.
Sorry. Okay.
Or like that, look.
Sorry.
Like that.
Okay.
So you can see it.
Okay. So this card here is success and growth, and this is about you putting in some roots and that, and being somewhere for a little while. And this is a figure 8, which is infinity, no beginning, no end. So this is really good. And success and growth. So this is you going forward. And as I said, but this card here, you're stronger than you think you are.
Okay.
And this is like a really good card. Once again, this is upright. So this is telling me that it's good that you're going forward and you are going to achieve, which is really good. Even though we had a conversation just before this reading that you weren't feeling like that, but these cards are showing me this, okay? So that's really good. So that's you today.
I like the guy in the picture.
He looks nice. But anyway, so this is showing me that you are going forward. This next card here, this is to do with hidden influences at work or people around you most days. Okay. So right now, it's very difficult when I know the person I'm reading for, but because I like to read for people I don't know, so I get more validation from this. But this one is set crown chakra, which is top chakra, and because of the nature of what you do, this is good. This means you're tuning in to your higher self on a daily basis, and because you're an astrologer and the things you do, which is really good that you've got this card.
Crown chakra. Okay.
So this is lovely. Number 7, luck is really good, and basically, and also the mandala there, how you need to meditate.
The what?
It's a mandala there as well. Which is meditation and how things, you'll be better the more you meditate, the more you do things, so like that. So, but it's actually really good. Once again, upright, which is amazing and lovely. So that's really good for you. Okay. So you're in the right job. Even though even though you doubt yourself, so you are in the right job. Do you know what I mean? You're doing the right things.
I don't doubt myself about the work that I'm doing.
No, but it's lovely that you've got that card there for that one. This one here is for your health. Right. Now, this card here is telling me that that you do need to have times on your own quite a lot because of you've got strengthened bonds here, and to go into nature as much as possible and to get into touch with things like that, because you're the type of person that does need time out quite a lot, do you know what I mean, because of your own nerves and things like that, because this here is telling me that you you need to be on your own at time. Everybody does, but I think for mediums and psychics and things, I think we do need more time out than most people, because for you do, and for you to heal or to feel good about it, to go for a walk every day, or to get just a little bit of green, ground yourself, bang your feet on the ground, early, maybe get up early in the morning when there's nobody about, all that sort of stuff, and watch the sunrise.
Like you do, right?
Yeah. Well, we know that, don't we? Sunrise and set would be really good for you. Do you know what I mean? It's just we're coming into. I mean, we're in April now, but I mean, as the seasons gets a bit warmer, that would be really good for your spirit and your health, just to go up the tour.
I do go up the tour all the time,
and watch the sunrise and watch it set, but on your own, not with anybody, because it's really important that you have that headspace. Okay, so your general health is okay, but you do suffer with these nerve things. But this is only because other people will drain your energies. Do you know what I mean? You do have to be careful who you surround yourself with. Okay, especially living in Glastonbury. We live in Glastonbury, and there's lots of things going on, so we have to protect ourselves, because we're light workers, and we do need to allow ourselves permission to be on our own. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Right, this next card is to do with your money situation.
Okay.
Right. This is a lovely card, but it's round the wrong way. It says giving and receiving. So you have to allow yourself the flow, so you have to give and you have to receive, and you have to do it in such a way that you need to allow your basically not get into poverty consciousness. You have to trust your higher self spirit that things are going to be okay. So when you get money, then you give thanks for it. You have to give thanks for it and acknowledge it. It is only an energy exchange. Do you know what I mean? And you're going to be all right. But you've got this lovely card, giving and receiving, and once you've learnt that, I think you'll feel a lot safer about money and things like that.
Okay. You sure that's not about my sex life?
No, this is to do with your money. Shut up. This is to do with your your money.
Yep.
This is your love.
Okay. Love,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Now, that's round the wrong way, so that makes me feel that's like the homework card round the wrong way. It's telling me that this is telling me that you have been alone, and I know that because I know you, but it's also showing me it's round the wrong way, so be careful of that you don't go inward in yourself. Do you know what I mean? And time for study, a time for soul searching, but also I don't feel it's a good time for you to have anybody at this particular moment. I feel that you need a little bit of space, just at the moment. Okay, and just allow yourself the permission to be on your own. You don't have to be lonely to be on your own. Do you know what I mean? So, but you have got that round the wrong way at the moment, so be careful that you don't start feeling less than because you're on your own. because it's not. And by the way, these cards are only for 3 months, so they're forever changing. You know, this
Right.
one here is to do with your final outcome for this one. Right, you have been questioning your belief in transformation and going forward. Once again, you've got another 1 card here, and it's like letting go, and you need to let go. You need to give unconditional love for certain situations in your life. You need to accept some situations in your life that you haven't done. And it's saying, because it's round the wrong way, it's like there's a resistance, like with the love thing, there's a resistance to let go of certain things that people have harmed you, or, you know, do you know what I mean? It still plays on your mind a little bit.
Okay.
So, and once you've turned this card around, it'd be a lot more better for you, because it'd be like transformation, like the butterfly, it'd be letting go and going forward. But it was around that way, so it tells me that there is a bit of hesitance to not actually do that. So you do need to do that. So, but these cards are forever changing, you're forever changing, and it's just a cycle we're going through at the moment, okay?
Okay.
This one here, this is to do with luck. Look at that, that's a lovely card. That's a lovely card. This is telling me that you, now this is a really a good card, because this is telling me that you have the strength to lead, but also that you've come from a long line of people that were very strong and did stand up for what they believe in, and quite knowledgeable. Do you know what I mean? So there's more to you than meets the eye. As I said, you know, you have lots more skills than what you're using, but also you can take a leadership role if you want to.
Okay.
You have the ability to do that, and you have the strength of character to do that. So that's really good. So you're really strong, but also you've got your ancestors behind you, pushing you and pushing you forward to do that. Okay, so when you're like been feeling a bit low here in love and that, and you know, not trusting in spirit and going forward, they're behind you saying, come on, Gregory, get up. You can do this, and you can. You're actually a born leader. You're born somebody that can do these things, and you can be the voice, and you can do all this sort of stuff. So it's really good. So that's your general reading, but we can do some questions and answers if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I want to know a bit more about love life, please.
Okay. Right. What I'd like you to do is, once again, I'd like you to give these cards a little shuffle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I don't know if you've been having problems with your digestive system.
No.
Because I was getting pulled to your stomach area, and I don't know why, but I just felt there's something there, so I don't know if there's some problems there.
Not that I can remember. I did have some bad food like a couple of weeks ago that upset my stomach.
Oh, did it? All right, okay.
But it was
But
like a day.
do you have a like you know, do you have problems with certain foods then?
I did have some allergy testing done recently, and they said I'm sensitive to wheat and gluten
Okay. Yeah.
and lactose.
Okay.
Like milk and
yeah.
stuff.
So there is because I was getting pulled to that area with you.
Okay.
Okay. Right. No. So what we do now is I'll just try and tune in now here. Okay. So what we do now, Gregory, is I'd like you to work with me with this one, okay? So what you do is you visualise the question here in your third eye. You manifest the question, okay? So you're thinking of the question. You're shutting your eyes and you're thinking of the question. I want you to rub your hands together to get the energy going. And then you put your hands over the cards and then you pick them up. You hold the card for a moment. You do not look at the card. And you give the card to me and you ask me the question, okay? And I'll give you the answer. As you're doing this, I'll be giving you some healing, okay?
Okay, I think that card there.
Okay, thank you. You need to hold it for a second, sorry. Yeah, just hold it just for a second to get your energy on it, please. Okay. Thank you. What is your question, Gregory?
Am I going to meet someone?
Right. First of all, when I held this card, my hands were going really, really hot. So that means there is some healing needed in this area, okay?
Okay.
But you've got a lovely card here. Now, I think you will meet someone, but they're going to be not living close, because it says it's going to be spread your wings. That's number 2, which is about relationships, which is wonderful.
Okay.
Which is nice, because that's telling me that that's a couple's card. And you're not going to be on your, but you're not on your own. You've got spirit with you here as well, so you're quite in touch with spirit and everything like that.
Uh-huh.
But I do feel you need to look further afield. So you don't need to. So it might be somebody in a different country even, but it's not yet. It's not yet.
Oh.
But you do need to broaden your horizons with it all. Don't go for the same type, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to change something, like as in, go for something a bit different.
So like a Spanish guy or something.
Maybe. Be nice, wouldn't it? Can you get one for me? Could do with one. Right.
Okay.
So you've
But
got...
how's that going to, like long distance? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, maybe it'd be somebody from the internet or something, I mean, it might be somebody you meet when you go travelling, But
Okay, but I'm
it's-
looking for someone like who's local and it's a long-term permanent thing.
But you know what you have to do, don't you? You're halfway there. You know what you want. You want somebody local, but it's going to be somebody somebody different to what you're used to. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be something completely different, and you have to open your mind up a bit more. Do you know what I mean? You're going to have to open your mind and look at things a little bit differently.
Okay.
But it may be set that a person travels or goes away and comes back, goes away and comes back, but they're not going to be somebody that you're, a normal to what you're used to.
Okay.
Okay. Right, you've got 4 cards left on this one. So, same principle.
Okay.
Visualise the question in your third eye here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That one, please.
Pick it up. Hold it for a second.
Oh.
Okay, give me the card when you're ready. Thank you. What's the question, please?
When's that going to happen?
What makes me think all these questions are going to be the same? Right, okay. Let me see what's coming through. Well, that's nice.
Oh yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got love coming through, which is lovely. I'm getting told summer actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so not long, but not yet. About August time, August, September.
And my birthday's in September.
So you'll be shining. Yeah.
I'll be shining.
Yeah, in September.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're always shine a bit more in our birthday month, So, but no, that's lovely, and it's an equal relationship. It's not one person is more, in charge than the other. It's
I want to be in charge.
Well, this is where you need to change. This is where you need to. So this is but this is lovely.
Okay.
It's actually like a really nice balance.
Right.
So that's really lovely.
So the questions that I'm asking, they are all, we're looking at love, right? So it has to do with love.
Yeah, you just asked. Yeah.
So I don't really know what to ask now.
Well, just ask you
whatever else you want to show me, maybe?
Yeah. Do you want me to just turn the cards over? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it then.
That one seems to be saying something to me, yeah.
Well, I said to you about healing yourself a little bit more before you get into this relationship, which hopefully you'll be getting in September, August time.
Mm-hmm.
There will be people coming forward for you then. And it's just basically allowing the healing to take place, which is... and it can be not just physical healing, it could be spiritual healing in a sense of your mind and your relationships, and that's what's coming through because we were talking about relationships. and just knowing yourself and knowing that you're enough and to go forward. It's upright, which is wonderful. So it's not loads of things wrong with you or anything like that. It just means that you need to heal from your past relationship, and just to know what you really want. And you had a lovely card come up there, that love card, which was equal relationship, a nice relationship. So so that's lovely. So breaking away from the chains of your past and going forward, really, which is lovely. Okay. And this is another card here. Right, now this is dedicated effort, and this is basically round the wrong way. So sometimes you get bored. You get bored quickly sometimes, and you need to just keep with it and just keep trusting.
Bored or what?
Well, I'm still going on the love thing, do you know what I mean? And
so do I get bored of being by myself or the people I'm with?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, both. It's not just that. You get bored being by yourself, but you also get bored with certain people after a while. Do you know what I mean? It's like keep up to par with you. Do you know what I mean? It's like that when you, and it's sort of like so you need.
I tend to overstay situations long after they don't serve me anymore.
Yeah, that's what that's about then, isn't it? With this.
Right.
Okay, this one here. Oh, this is lovely. This is basically what I said to you about, you work with spirit on a daily basis and all this sort of stuff. And you're doing it, as I said to you earlier, you're doing exactly what you should be doing. And you will be starting to, I've never known you to do anything with painting or anything like that, but I do feel that there will be a lot more creativity coming in with you, but also you're going to be able to see things a lot clearer. You will be dreaming a lot more, and messages will be coming through your dreams and that. So I suggest that you have a little dream diary by your bed, just to sort of, take note of the symbols and messages that are coming through for you for the next few months. Okay?
Yeah.
So I'd like you just to have one of the cards that I've got in this pack, because that's from, as I said, they're from Patrick Gamble, and he's a psychic artist from Cornwall. And for 21 years, he's actually been doing these paintings on these cards, and he's an amazing psychic artist. And I'd just like to give you one of the cards for these, okay? Because they're just amazing cards, and I just love them. But there is a story behind these cards. I love them, but a friend of mine, one of my family, knocked a cup of tea over them.
Yeah.
So I've been drying them out on the radiator.
Oh,
Which is a shame, but there you go.
I like the back.
Yeah, they're gorgeous cards. They've got lovely images on them.
It's like Merlin, isn't it?
Yeah, he's an amazing painter, and all the images are wonderful.
Oh, it smells like tea.
It does smell like tea.
Okay, so just pick
with the bun sugar, of course.
With what?
Bun sugar. I'm trying to give up sugar, folks. I'm just like...
One card out, right?
I'm trying to take honey.
Oh, wow, look at that. Wholeness.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to become, wholeness and complete, because you're working with spirit. Shall I show them?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is lovely. And as I said before, he's taken 22 years to do the images on these cards, all individual paintings.
What are they called, these cards?
These are Patrick Gamble's cards.
Patrick Gamble.
Yeah, from Cornwall, who is a psychic artist. And they're just lovely.
Oh, yeah, they are nice.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, anyway. So.
That's it?
I think that's it.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
so how can people get in touch with you, Danielle?
Well, I do a spiritual awakening group.
Yeah, I know, you gave me this piece of paper, didn't you?
Should we show them?
Yeah, but is that mainly how people get in touch with you?
Well, they can get on by the phone. I have a phone number there. You can get in contact with me. Yeah. And also, I'm in the George and Pilgrim on a Thursday evening in Glastonbury. I'm doing readings there on a Thursday. But I also do private readings from people's homes as well. And I also have a spiritual a Synchronicity Art Fair coming up on the 18th of June as well, which is local people getting together to do music, art, and also readings and therapies.
Okay, so is that mainly how you do your readings, in person?
Yeah, I do personal readings, and I do them in the GMP as well. And
you do phone readings? So if people
No, I don't do phone
just
readings.
in person?
No. Yeah, I do personal readings,
okay.
yeah.
So if you're in Glastonbury, then
Yeah, give me a ring and I can meet up with you. And
okay,
Thank
great.
you for letting me come today.
Well, thanks for doing it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Gosh, see how it looks.